You better get your popcorn ready because NBCLX is partnering with Fan-Controlled Football for an indoor football league where fans get to call the shots. Check it out. Fan-Controlled Football is returning for a second season. That's right. That's happening this spring. And best of all, you can watch the games, as I said, right here on NBCLX. Check it out.
Fan-Controlled Football.
You can make the selection on your phone. I got the plays up in front of me. What do we think?
Manziel to throw. For the win! It's caught! Flash Gordon! Renee Montgomery.
Marshawn.
Joe Montana. Quavo joining us.
This roof is going to blow.
Do you feel the adrenaline pumping? Well, here to tell us more about it is Ray Austin, co-founder and commissioner of Fan-Controlled Football. Ray, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. For those who aren't familiar with this new concept, can you please explain what Fan-Controlled Football is and how it works?
We are the first ever league that is strictly controlled and ran by the fans. We let our fans call all the shots, whether it's from picking the logos, the names, the jerseys, putting together the roster, drafting the players, and ultimately on game day calling all the plays. We had a wonderful inaugural season this year with 6 games, and we had over 1 million people watching per week, over 10 million viewership for the entire season for the People's Championship. And I tell you what, man, we are super excited to be partnering with NBCLX. They have been tremendous and super excited that they believe in this idea just as much as we do.
Yeah, we are so excited. Fans are wondering, well, how can they control it? Where do they log on? What do they do?
Yeah, right now we just want everyone to go to FCF.io, go to all of our social, join the conversations. We also had a show on Thursdays tonight where we're going to be announcing some really cool stuff called the Fan Control Show on twitch.tv/FCF. And you can go to the Apple Store and download our app and get ready to call some plays, call some shots, start putting together your team and being part of the conversations on starting to build this league with us.
Twitch. I think I've heard of that before. That little website. Yes, but for fans, they want to know. I'm sure. How did this idea actually come about? Because we know traditional football, we know the regular way that people would end up playing, but this is just a totally new concept.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about the co-founders, myself, Grant Cohen, Patrick D, Soraf Rudy, we're so all for very different in our ideas of thinking. And we all, we came up with this literally 8 years ago, and we were trying to figure out, like, how do we allow fans to be a part of their sporting atmosphere? And myself, being a former football player, playing with the New York Jets and the Chicago Bears, 5 years in the NFL, I've always been intrigued on being in the bars and being at people's homes and having people, telling the TV what to do. And it's like, man, well, instead of, yelling and screaming at your TV, how can we develop something that can get people engaged and involved in their sporting experience? And that's kind of what we did.
Now, what is your favorite part about this experience that you also think that fans will enjoy?
Oh, man, you know what? Honestly, Tabitha, the biggest thing for me is to watch and see our fans, become fanatics of something that we started. We've got content creators that never ever created content are now starting to open up their own platforms and to kind of become within themselves as content creators. We've got, artists that all over the world that have, drawn murals all, on trains and walls, cool. Showing their love and respect for their team. That to me is probably the most intriguing thing.
And just real quickly, finally, you do have some pretty notable names in the league, including Johnny Manziel. Who else can people see out on the field?
Oh, I mean, hey, we had a great, first season with, Johnny came along and did a tremendous job for us. I mean, you guys know we had actually 3 players that made NFL rosters and 2 of them stuck. And one being Jeremiah Patasi, an offensive lineman for the Vegas Raiders. And of course, our very own Josh Gordon, who got reinstated back into the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs. And we also had Robert Turbin from the Seattle Seahawks. We had a tremendous group of players, and I know a lot of fans are like, man, where are you getting these players from? We're getting them everywhere. We're going everywhere. We've decided, NBCLX, the Fan Control Football, decided to go under every rock to find that diamond in the rough. So we're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be in California. We're going to be in Texas. We're going to be globally. We're even talking about doing combines and tryouts overseas. So
awesome.
If you're a football player and you want to play in the Fan Control Football League, go to our website, fcf.io, and check us out. You will definitely find a place, a home for you to show all you can do.
Yeah, let's see how deep this partnership goes. Maybe I should try out. I'm feeling it.
Hey, we'd love you as a team owner. You would definitely be a good team owner.
You'd be surprised. All right. Well, if you're watching right now, you can check your local listings. In order to watch, you can also go over to lx.com. Ray Austin, thank you so much for your time here.